Hey guys, Richard here, E-Bike Reviews and Adventures. Check it out, we got the Meetone Tour 2.0. Now, if you've been around on my channel a while, you know last year we filmed the review of the Tour 1.0 right here on this very hill. If you're new here and new checking out Meetone, I'll tell you what, you can pause this video right here and go buy one because this is probably the best trike on the market. Just like it was 2 years ago, it's the best trike on the market this year as well. No disappointments here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to go into look at some of the specs. We're going to take it for a ride and show you some of its capabilities. So here we go. All right, such a beautiful trike. So let's real quickly recap a couple of things about last year's model or the year and a half ago model versus this one. Different color. Love the color. When I first saw it, I thought, interesting. It grew on me real fast. Just really love how this trike stands out. And a couple other things have changed. We have a short video talking about some of those changes. One of them being this part right here is a little taller. See my fingers? Whoop! A little bit taller here, so you sit up a little bit higher on the seat, which is also a good thing because if you decide to get the comfort seat, the premium seat, that does that number, on the first model, for me being a tall person, it was just a little bit harder to pedal because I was sitting just a little too low to those pedals. But they've changed that, and because now you're sitting taller, I suspect that premium seat is going to be a super comfortable ride on this trike. I haven't put mine on there yet. Let's see, some of the other things that changed. The taillights, I think, was a change. The taillights are up here. Got a brake light down there. That was a change. The fact that they designed this differently so the basket kind of hangs over a little bit so you can have a large basket back here. That was a nice little change. I still have the same powerful motors. You got 750 watt with 90 Newton meters of torque. And what that means is both motors engaged, you can easily go up this large hill here. Not sure, you can't really tell what the angle is, on the camera here, but this is a rather large hill getting way down in there. And this thing powers up this hill, no problem at all. We do, of course, have hydraulic disc brakes. We got front suspension, rear suspension. That rear suspension, super nice back there. There it is, you can see it on both sides. Moving up the side here, we're going to talk about the cockpit area in just a moment. You have a chain guard right here, so easy step over, plenty of room between your seat and the front up here, so really nice and comfortable. Moving on back here, the fenders are plastic. We got these nice little hubcaps now on these tires. Moving around, we've got this nice basket with this liner back here that allows you to store some goods, and it's not going to fall out, right? Small things aren't going to fall through the holes. Love it. Guys, we have a trailer hitch right down here in case you want to attach something. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is that big, huge 50 amp hour battery. Just massive battery. So that's a change. The previous model, they had 2 batteries, one on either side, smaller batteries. You could get it in different configuration. This one, they just went all out. You have 50 amp hours. The battery alone weighs about 30 pounds. Not too hard to get out of there though. I'll show you. All you got to do is stick the key in right here to unlock the battery, reach over there and pull out the plug, come back here, grab it by the handle and start sliding it out. So not bad at all for those of you who want to take your battery in your house or something to charge it. We have this adjustable backrest right here, which is something you find on all the Meetone products. It's adjustable because you can the base, you can slide it further back if you wanted to. You got room to do that. And then you have this part, which you can slide back on here. And then, of course, you have this part that you can move up and down into a couple of positions there. So you've got some flexibility there as to how to make this comfortable just for you. If you happen to be a larger type person, then you could certainly move this further away, and it's going to allow you to still be centered on the saddle. But what happens sometimes with other brands, you find yourself sitting way up here on the front of the saddle if you're a larger person because the backrest is so close it pushes you forward. But they thought that through carefully. They fixed that problem for us those of us who might be a little big in the middle. Let's jump up here into the cockpit, guys. Super nice rubber hand grips with the palm rest, hydraulic brakes. Hydraulic brakes. You have parking brakes on each lever right there. So for instance, we can set it on this hill here and it's not going to go rolling off on us. Here's a change. The button pad changed from the last year's model. I like this button pad better. This still has blinkers, but they moved the blinker switch to a separate button right here, left and right, and you still have a nice big horn right there. We have these mirrors, which I'm going to switch those out and get something a little bit different. I'll show you. As being a larger type of guy, if I'm sitting here on the trike, that's what I see behind me, right? I see me. I can't quite see behind me. I can adjust these a little bit by moving them out just a little bit closer to the edge here, but they don't turn flat. That's about as much as they will go. So I'm going to do something different. I've never cared for that style mirror. That's just my personal preference. You guys do what you want to do. Let's talk about the display. The display is the same. Hey, there I am. We have speed. We have your pass levels, 1, 2, and 3. You have your little guy here flashing, and what he's telling you is I have both motors engaged because I'm in pass 3. When you're in pass 1 and 2, it's only the rear motor. When you're in pass 3, you have both motors. Then you got your mileage and other goodies right down there. Hey, if you want to put this thing in reverse, which it does have, all you got to do is use your button pad, go down to 0, hold it. See that? It changed to what looks like an A. It should be an R. And then if you hit your throttle over here, I'm going to use my finger. I'm holding the camera. I'm going to use my finger to hit the thumb throttle here. It doesn't go anywhere. What happened? Oh, my mistake. I had the brakes on. Oh, I'm going to put my feet down. There we go. Let's do it this way, guys. I'm sitting here thinking, what happened? Did I break it? Down. Now we're going to hit the little button over here. And there we go. Going backwards. Just like that. I got to set my brakes so I don't roll off this big hill here. So yeah, so it's super nice that you have a reverse, especially on something big and heavy like this, because you want to be able to back it up sometimes and maneuver it. And some of you may not be able to get off as easy and on so easy. So use that reverse to get this thing moved around. This does weigh 192 pounds. And that might seem just crazy heavy. And well, it is heavy, but to be able to handle this trike, you can handle it just fine. Most people will find that they can handle it just fine. If you ever had to push it or maneuver it or something, it is easy to push and maneuver. You got these big 20 by 4 inch tires. You know, you can scoot it around in your garage or something if you needed to and scoot it out of the way. Most people would find that they could do that just fine. Let's see here. What else can I tell you about it? Super. Let's get a closer look at the rear motor and the chain. They've got like this big honking motorcycle style chain back here. Of course, that is a rear differential, so it turns. You can cut donuts with this thing and it turns real well. Because it's so heavy, the trike is more stable than most trikes, so when you do make a sharp turn or something, you don't get that feeling of, you know, getting ready to flip over or something, because it's pretty well grounded. It does a nice job of keeping you on the ground. Not saying you can't flip it over, because you can, but unlike other trikes that are real unstable, this one is super stable. I guess that's enough yakking. Why don't we get this thing going, and I'm going to show you what it can do. To start with, we're going to get up here and go up and down this hill a couple of times, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, we're just going to take this hill right here. So we started at almost a stop, and we are going, and the tire's slipping because it's early morning and the grass is still a little wet. But look, we could power it right up. And I did that while I was in 5th gear over here. I could drop that down and make it a little easier to pedal and probably make it up a little bit easier. But look at this. We're going to use both brakes coming down this hill. My brakes are a little wet this morning from the morning dew. I'm going to drop this down, put it in like 3rd gear, do it again. Here we go. Another part of the hill, a little steeper here maybe. This thing just claws its way right up. Look at that. How about that? Man, it doesn't get better than that. Talk about some fun. You know, I'm here in Florida and we don't have hills. So I'm out here at the local high school where they got this big old hill, and I don't want to get in trouble. So we're going to have to vamoose here pretty soon, but I might just have to do this one more time just because it's so much fun and I don't come over here very often. Let's go. Maybe we'll go right here. Oh, claw, baby. She's spinning in the wet grass. Look at that. Look at that. Ha ha. And then we'll ride the ridge line, come down on the other side. Let's hit the road and see what this thing will do out there. Oh, we'll do a brake check right here for you too. Nice. we're just gonna take this little sidewalk down through here first. This is past 2 now. And we'll just kind of let it do its thing. Cruising along here about 8 miles an hour. The trike will go up to 25 according to Meetone. Right now it's set so the maximum speed is 15, and that seems to be pretty good for me. I might change that later and explore and experiment with that, but I'll tell you what, you don't hear that motor much. Let's go ahead and put both motors back on again. There we go. You don't hear the motors much at all. Just a little bit of a hum, which is super nice. Not much of a roar or anything out of the tires like you do on some trikes, so that's also kind of nice that it's pretty quiet. Look, I can sneak up on those birds there. That it didn't even spook them. So, yeah, just a nice riding trike. No complaints at all. Now, Meetone has, I don't know, 50, I don't know how many dealerships. I should go look on the website again, but on their website, you can go and check it out and look for a dealer because there's plenty of those around. And you can go and do a test ride, and there's other independent folks, I believe, that are still doing test rides. So you can go and maybe contact one of those guys and go check one of these out before you make a purchase if that's something you're interested in. Yeah, let's just go. One thing I like about the torque sensor, and it's been a while since I rode the version 1.0, I'm thinking there might be a new torque sensor in here. I'm not sure, but I can tell you it's really light on the pedal, so it doesn't take a whole lot of effort on the pedal to get it going again, like that. So if you're someone who's a little concerned about it being a torque sensor, and whether or not you're gonna have to push heavy on that pedal to get it moving, let me just stop right here. We'll come to a complete stop. My brakes are still talking to me. And from a complete stop, see how much I move the pedal. Look at that, not even a quarter turn, and zoom it. It took right off. And now while I'm riding, it's gonna keep me at about 7 miles an hour. Just barely moving the pedals, barely pushing on them. But then if I want to get after it and push a little harder, look at that, we're up to 13, 14, we're at top speed already. So yeah, this thing can give you the speed if you need it. It's there if you want it, and if you don't want it, you can still ride it nice and comfortably slow. Let's move out here into the street. Nothing coming over here, great. We'll drop it back down into pass 2, so this is only the rear motor now. So we won't have as much giddy up, but I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. We're at 7 miles an hour right about now, 6. Now I'm gonna get after the pedal a little bit. See that? A little slower, a little more controlled, a little more comfortable. And now we're up to 12. Looks like the max speed for pass 2 is gonna be 12 miles an hour, 11 and a half. So yeah, super nice. So if you're someone who wants to go slow, we'll even drop it down to the pass 1 for you. If you're someone who wants or needs to go slow, pass 1. Let's see what it's going to do for us. There's about 5, 6, 7 miles an hour. And if I got after it a little bit, nope, there's no more to give. 8. So pass 1 will give you 7, 8 miles an hour, and you can just comfortably pedal. Very little effort at all. Makes it super nice, but hey, I do like to go a little fast. So I'm gonna pop it back up. And I like the power of having that extra motor get engaged. So I like keeping it in 3, and I'll ride it around with both motors. So it's there if I need it. Yeah, super sweet, super sweet. All right guys, so let's wrap up this video, but before we do, I wanna do a stability test for you. So I'm in pass, let's get it down in pass 1. And I want to just kind of show you a little bit about how you can turn this trike without the risk of turning over. And I'm pretty top heavy, right? I'm a big guy and I sit up kind of tall in this trike. And look, I'm doing 3, 4 miles an hour right here, cutting these figure 8s. And I'm trying to sit up in the seat as much as possible without leaning over, just to demonstrate for you. And I can turn this thing pretty sharp, right? Look at that, super nice. Look. To really tight donuts. Yeah, this thing is stable, and I'm not saying you can't flip it over, so be careful, but unlike most trikes, you're not going to find this kind of stability, I don't think, anywhere else. At least I have not found it on any other trike. So if that's a deciding factor for you, make sure you follow the link down below, because this channel would appreciate it. Guys, that's it for this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below. The community is great. We'll answer any questions for you. And that's going to be it for this one. Ride responsibly, ride safe.